Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't already, definitely hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you can see when my videos are coming out. Let's get to it. Wanted to talk about Shaquille O'Neal, aka Shaq, aka Shaq this, Shamrock. He's been in the news. He's actually went viral in a lot of circles, conservative circles. And he was talking about on his big podcast, they were talking about the mandate, which, you know, a lot of people are encouraging getting the juice, and some people don't want to get the juice because of whatever reasons. But people lost their jobs last year because they didn't get the juice. And I want to play a clip on what he said that contradicted himself. Or is it a contradiction, or is it growth? Maybe he got more information. Maybe he's more sympathetic to people who don't have a lot of resources. So check this out, and then I'll give you my 2 cents after.
What did you say about the Nets before the game? What was your hope in terms of Kyrie Irving?
I would go upstairs and say, get him up out of here. We can win with a 2-punch and a great shooter and some rebounders like we got. Get his ass up out of here. Because now every day I have to answer questions about him and what he's doing. Get his ass up out of here.
Wow. You think that actually happens?
I don't know. Of course, if I played with him, I'd be in charge all the way, all day. So whoever owns the Brooklyn Nets, get him up out of here.
And this thing of us, one, it doesn't last forever. It's all about sacrifice. I hear the conspiracy theories. I did all that. I sacrifice. I don't want y'all to get sick. I don't want my mama to get sick. I don't want my boys to get sick. So I sacrifice for the team. The Big Three was put together to win championships. Who knows what can happen next year? Who knows what can happen after the year that? When you have that chance, Kenny, you know, when you got that slot, you got to go for it.
His stance is not going to change because the same way you believe that you sacrifice. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
I'm not
like,
saying
you're like, wait, you sacrifice for what? Because you still could pass the virus. That's what people are saying who are not taking it.
I'm not saying you should change, but
I'm just saying I'm going to do it because I felt it was good for me. I think that it was going to protect me better, and that's all I could do.
I don't care what it is. I'm just saying that in this thing of ours, when you want to win for your fellas and, you know, everybody else is doing it, sacrifice plays an important role in winning the championship.
A few minutes later.
Is it 1.5?
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
I got the wrong information. This right here? Oh, yeah, 1.5. That's my bad. That is my bad. I'm sorry, guys.
It's
you guys
all right,
are right.
Spicy.
So maybe you did
talk
hear
your
about
talk.
it.
Mm-hmm.
So the headline actually reads, before I was so rudely interrupted by the correct number, 2 New York nurses made $1.5 million in fake vaccine card scheme. So apparently, both of them are getting charged with second-degree forgery. And law enforcement officers seized $900,000 straight cash out of one of their houses. $900,000 straight cash.
Don't send them to jail.
You said don't send them to jail?
No.
What should they do then?
What should you do?
Okay, I'm gonna probably get in trouble for this.
Probably.
But let's just say, Nischelle, you're a sound guy at ET.
Mm-hmm.
Been working there 10 years. That's all you know. You don't bother nobody. You come do your work every day.
Mm-hmm.
You go to work. Then when you go home, you have your beliefs. Let's just say ET puts out a new policy. You don't get the vaccination, you lose your job. Let me finish before you interrupt, because I'm not going to interrupt.
Nothing.
The sound guy that's been working there for 15 years now has a decision to make.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go against my morals. I can't. I don't want to do it, blah, 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 blah. So this is where the scam lady comes in. Like, I'm going to just give these people what they want so I can keep my job and keep my livelihood. So it's not like I'm going to disrespect the person that does like that. Because again, look, I encourage everybody to be safe and take care of your family. I do. But there's still some people that don't want to take it. And you shouldn't have to be forced to take something that you don't want. So
I don't think people are being forced to take Well, there are some. I mean, listen, we have a mandate at CBS.
That's force.
We have a mandate at CBS. But my point.
That's force.
But where I wholeheartedly.
That's force.
No, it's not force.
It is force, because if the man don't take it, the man gonna get fired. The man been working there 20 years. The man can't get no other job.
Right. But where I wholeheartedly disagree with you on this issue is you're not just affecting yourself. You're putting the public at risk, and it's a public health issue. So because you don't believe in it, you work for a private company, bro. We're a capitalist society. It's a free market society. If you don't want to follow that company's policy, then you follow yourself on out the door. It's as simple as that. We're a free market society.
I'm with you on the rules.
You don't work for public schools. You don't work for waterworks. You work for a private company. So if you don't like it, be out.
Because I'm a rules guy, but
exactly.
But I do feel sympathetic towards people that have to make that.
Not when you're putting other people at risk. Not when you're putting.
All right. Well, what if you get sick and stay home? What if you got the home test and you catch it early and then you stay home?
Okay, well then stay at home. But my point is, don't walk around with a fake vaccination card, acting like you following the rules and acting like you doing this and that, and you out here putting people at risk. Not cool.
I don't know, man. Sounds like he's changing his position.
I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
And I don't know. Shaq says a lot of things that he contradicts himself all the time. And this is just another situation. Now, I agree with his stance. Now, I don't think that people should lose their position because they don't want to take what they call the juice. I don't think so. I mean, it usually takes years to get this vaccine put out to the public, and just so happens they're rushing it, and we're learning as we go. A lot of things that the conservative group said, where they were saying there were conspiracy theorists, is coming to be true. Now, I'm not a doctor. Go to your doctor for more information. I'm just saying what's happening now. The point of getting the juice was to first decrease your symptoms. First off, they were saying that you couldn't get it if you get the juice. You know, like when you take the vaccine for chicken pox and polio and all these other diseases back then. And they said if you take it, you can't spread it and you will not get it. So half the country took it. What we found out now is you can take it and still spread it, and you can still get it many a times, just like the flu. You know, the flu, you can continue to get the flu. Now, again, I don't think you should lose your job because you don't want to do that. And Joe Biden tried, even though he knew that you couldn't mandate this because it's against the Constitution. It's against the HIPAA law. Nancy Pelosi said the same thing. Watch this clip.
But so far, that's not what we can do. So here's the thing. We cannot require someone to be vaccinated. That's just not what we can do. It is a matter of privacy to know who is or who isn't. I can't go to the Capitol physician and say, give me the names of people who aren't vaccinated so I can go encourage them to, or make it known to others to encourage them to be vaccinated. So we can't do that. But you would hope that science would guide them to protect themselves, their family members, and be good colleagues in the workplace to get vaccinated. And the sooner that happens, the better for everything in terms of, because all of the requirements that we had last night were not about security.
So this is not me making things up. This is what they tried to do, and they said. And then you notice that I did a video with Magic Johnson not wearing a mask. Now, he should be the first person to wear the mask because he's HIV positive and his immune system is weak, but he's out there with the mayor and the governor of California, and they're hugging, and the first thing that the mayor said was, "I'm holding my breath. I'm not making this up. Check this out."
I wore my mask the entire game, and when people ask for a photograph, I hold my breath and I put it here, and people could see that. There's a 0% chance of infection from that.
So I'm with Shaquille O'Neal about people should not lose their position, but he's showing himself being a hypocrite, because he said basically if he was trying to get a championship, it's different. But the championship is a job. It's a job. You're trying to play basketball is a job, but you say this other lady, oh, she might lose her job, so I agree with what this lady's doing. She shouldn't go to jail. You don't want people losing their job. So which one is it? Is it because these people are not rich like you? I don't know. But let me know in the comments how you feel about this situation, and I'll see you on the next video.